Hey everybody, Michael Snyder, California Weather Watch. Today is June 12th, and right now we are looking at the visible satellite imagery. And if we scroll all the way back to yesterday morning here, you can see some of that marine layer up towards the Bay Area. Some sunshine was across some of the coastal areas up north, but you can see that marine layer was pretty intrusive there across some of Southern California. And as we went through the day yesterday, you'll see some of those buildups across the Sierra Nevada. We did have some thunderstorm activity there, and then you can see some of that blow off and push off to the south and west there. And then we went through the overnight hours, and now we're back into this morning, and you can see again the marine layers infiltrated a bit into some of the valley areas along the central coast, Northern California. You can kind of see it infiltrating into some of the valley areas there as well. So if we take a closer look here, let's scroll all the way back through yesterday, and you can see the interesting evolution of this marine layer as you go through the day. You can see some of the eddy action there, kind of reversing, backing up towards the west here, and you can see it burn off during the day across some of the Los Angeles, Metro, Santa Barbara, Ventura County there as well. And you can also see some kind of gravity wave action there bubbling around the marine layer as we went through the day yesterday, overnight hours. Then we come into this morning as well, and you can see that marine layer is built back into some of the valley areas. You can even see it push into some of the valley areas here as well on in through this morning. And of course, when you get to the interior areas, lots of glorious sunshine there. So National Weather Service Los Angeles talking about the gusty winds and fire weather here Friday through Sunday here. It does include the I-5 corridor. Look at Pyramid Lake, Lancaster, Big Pine Mountain, 56 miles per hour. Look at some of these strong winds right off the coastline here. Buoys getting some gusts up into the mid 40s here as well. Not as noticeable the wind across some of the Los Angeles metro area here, but we do have the increased risk of grass fires and rapid fire spread here. Hot and dry conditions. So dangerous heat does exist for portions of the North Valley as well. This is for today, goes through 8 p.m. this evening, up to 106 for some areas there. And you guys know how to beat the heat, and so I won't go to that too much here. But also, regarding the wind, peak wind gusts here along the Northern California coastline. This is from today to 8 p.m. tonight. And some of these gusts out here could be up towards 40 miles per hour. Look at Crescent City, 38, Point Arena, gusting into the 30s there as well. And if we look at Las Vegas, also dealing with some of the heat out there. Death Valley under an excessive heat warning. Las Vegas, portions of Arizona as well. And Phoenix is included. It's getting downright warm. Some temperatures reaching up towards 113 degrees. And this goes all the way on through June 13th. We also have the thunderstorm threat again today and probably again tomorrow, kind of localized there across some of the higher terrain. This is actually for Thursday, but again, I would have probably left this up for today. The SPC kind of took it off for today, but there's going to be probably a couple thunderstorms there as well. Look at San Diego. You can see Palm Springs 108, Thermal 107. If you want to beat the heat, you get to the coastal areas here. Big Bear Lake at 79, Victorville at 95 degrees today. June 12th, so check it out. You can see 5 consecutive days of high temperatures, 90 degrees or higher at San Diego. Started on June 9th here and went on into the 13th, peaking with 101 degrees on June 10th there. That's pretty unusual for some of the coastal areas there back in 1979. Now, taking a look at this is the forecast high for today, and you can see we're doing pretty darn right hot and warm across a lot of the valley areas here. Again, a lot of Arizona, Las Vegas, Death Valley, some of the desert areas are very warm today. We do back off a little bit here for some of the California Central Valley area here and North Valley area, but not too much relief here for a lot of the desert areas. And we go on in towards Friday, Saturday, Sunday. At least we're not looking at 105 degree readings here across some of the valley areas. And then we keep on going on to Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You can see that'll be the last of the hot temperatures probably for a while, maybe for another week before we see 100-degree readings there across some of the valley areas, but we'll revisit that on a daily basis. Now, if we take a look off into the extended forecast on the GFS, so this is total precipitation in inches. And as you see me scrolling off here, 150 hours, we're now over 200 hours out. The only thing we see right now across California is some of that thunderstorm activity across the Sierra Nevada there. So it is that time they were really started to dry out. You can see the Pacific Northwest still getting some rain. Some of the Sierra Madre here for Mexico as the monsoon season finally probably going to start to get fired up a little bit here and across some of the central portions of the country, but it is the dry period here for the Southwest USA. And you can see 80-meter wind speeds on the North American model. Now, as we go through the afternoon hours, you'll see these winds pick up here as we go through the evening hours. And we kind of wane that gradient here as we go through the daytime hours. And as we go through Thursday, you can see the winds pick up again down the coastal areas. The winds get stronger as you go through the afternoon and evening hours. And then one more time as we go through Friday afternoon up and down the coastline for those blustery conditions. Here's the composite reflectivity, just showing you that we are expecting some thunderstorm activity again today. Afternoon hours, Sierra Nevada, portions of Nevada as well. And then when we lose the heating there, we lose that thunderstorm fuel. And then we go back to Thursday afternoon tomorrow. And you can see probably a little bit better coverage for some of those thunderstorms. And as we go on in towards Friday, you can see probably lesser coverage as we go towards this weekend here coming up. And if we look at lightning flash density potential, we're going to take a look at, this is for this afternoon, and you can see this is for Thursday afternoon here, and then Friday afternoon lesser coverage, Saturday afternoon lesser coverage as well. And again, this is for Thursday. You can see they just did include the Sierra Nevada here, but if we go to day one, you notice it's not there, but there is that potential today. No tropical cyclone activity over the next 48 hours expected right now. We'll continue to watch that off in the extended model runs as well. 6 to 10 day, you can kind of see some of the California, Nevada areas getting in on that little bit below average temperature as we go through June 21st. We'll see how that works out. And that above average signal here, this is just kind of a broad brush. You take that with a grain of salt. And also, if you want to check out this is fire.ca.gov. Here you can see where the wildfires are, how big they are, any fatalities, structures destroyed, all kinds of good stuff on this map there. And still in the early stages of the fire season right now. Taking a look at day 2, elevated fire risk for Las Vegas, some portions of northwest Arizona, Cedar City, portions of southwest Utah also, and into some of extreme eastern California. And you can also take a look at the Storm Prediction Center. It'll give you the combination of dry temperature, low relative humidity, and windy conditions. And you can see that's why as we go through tomorrow, there's going to be some of that risk out there near Las Vegas. Day 4 does include some of the Pacific Northwest, and check it out. You can see kind of some of southern Arizona and southwest New Mexico as well. And you can kind of scroll through this and kind of see where these threats lie. Interesting stuff. But anyway, yeah, I hope you guys are having a good day out there. We will do this all again tomorrow. We'll continue to check that fire weather. We'll see if we have any systems in our extended forecast. When will the monsoon season start? We'll be watching out for all that stuff here as we go towards the end of the month and on in through July. Otherwise, I hope you guys are having a good day. Click like and subscribe. We'll do this again tomorrow, and I will talk to you guys then.